Hello, I'm Miranda, and welcome to another Space Hulk Battle Report. I've got my opponent here today.
I'm Florinda, and we are playing Mission 2, Suicide Mission.
Gene Stealers begin the mission with 2 blips, and receive 2 blips per turn. The Space Marines have 1 squad for this mission. The Space Marine squad is made up of Sergeant Lorenzo, Brother Valencio, Brother Zale, Brother Goriel, and Brother Dano. I draw a command token which tells me how many extra actions I can take in a round. The token is placed on the mission status display. The win condition for the Space Marines is for Brother Zale to fire the heavy flamer into the launch control room.
The win condition for the Gene Stealers is to kill Brother Zale or to make him run out of ammo before he reaches the control room.
And with that, we start turn 1. Sergeant Lorenzo enters the ship first and spends 1 command point to move to the corner of the room. Brother Valencio enters the room next and heads toward a door. Brother Zale moves 4 spaces up, and so does Brother Goriel and Brother Dano. Before ending the turn, I spend another command point to move Brother Valencio up 1 more square. I spend another command point to close assault the door and destroy it. The Gene Stealers place blips at the far end of the ship. The first blip moves up. The second blip stands near the corridor to the control room. The command token is revealed. Starting turn 2. A new command token is drawn, and I use the Sergeant ability to redraw. The token is placed on the mission status display. Brother Valencio moves down the corridor first. I spend 4 command points to move Valencio into the next corridor. Brother Zale moves up and fires the heavy flamer into the hallway ahead, blocking the Gene Stealers. He spends his last AP to move up. Sergeant Lorenzo moves down the hallway following Valencio. Brother Goriel moves up and turns to face another room. Brother Dano backs him up. Gene Stealer blips lurk outside the far hallways again. A blip reveals 3 Gene Stealers. A blip enters and follows behind the revealed Gene Stealers. Another blip, trapped behind the flame template, moves up 1 space. The last blip follows up behind. We reveal the command token and the flame template is removed. Hey all, I wanted to just take a moment here to shed some light on the plight of the servo skull. Fulvius here doesn't live on a normal diet of soda and pizza like the rest of us. Instead, he sustains on a diet of 1s and 0s from the internet. Your like today on this video can help keep him going a little longer. So please, click the like button below and feed a healthy sequence of 1s and 0s to this servo skull. Alright, now that you've liked the video, let's move on to turn 3. I pull a new command token and place it on the mission status display. Brother Valencio spends 3 to move up and fire at the door. It is destroyed. He spends his 4th AP to fire at the Gene Stealers, needing a 6 to hit, which makes it. I spend 2 command points to put Brother Valencio into Overwatch. Sergeant Lorenzo moves up into the hall. Brother Zale moves up 4 squares, and I spend 2 command points to fire into the hallway, again keeping the Gene Stealers at bay. Brother Dano moves up behind Zale. Brother Goriel spends an AP to close the door and follow behind Dano. Gene Stealer blips appear close to the Space Marines this time. The first blip moves into the first room and stops behind the second door. The second blip follows the first. A blip is revealed near the flame template, but stays where it is. The Gene Stealers ahead of Brother Valencio move in. The advance triggers Overwatch, and Brother Valencio kills the first Gene Stealer. Another blip reveals behind a Gene Stealer to reinforce. The Gene Stealer moves up in line of fire of Valencio, who misses and jams his Stormbolter. The Gene Stealer continues up. I spend a command point to unjam the gun. The Gene Stealer moves up again, and the Overwatch shot misses. The remaining Gene Stealers can now safely move up behind the first one. We reveal the command token, and the flame template is removed. Starting turn 4. I draw a new command token and use my Sergeant ability to redraw. The token is placed on the mission status display. Sergeant Lorenzo moves into the hall and goes into Overwatch. Brother Valencio moves to back the Sergeant up. Brother Zale moves into the hallway, and I spend 2 command points to move Zale up further. And another 2 command points to fire the heavy flamer into the hallway ahead. I need a 2 or better to kill the Gene Stealers. The first Gene Stealer is killed. The next one is unharmed. And the last one is killed. Brother Dano moves up and goes into Overwatch. So does Brother Goriel. 2 more blips appear on the ship. A blip in the corridor behind the Space Marines opens the door and moves. The next blip reveals 3 Gene Stealers who start closing in on Brother Goriel. The new blip enters the ship to reinforce the offense behind the Marines. Another blip enters the ship at the far end of the hall to block Brother Zale. A Gene Stealer moves into line of sight of Sergeant Lorenzo, who fires an Overwatch shot. The shot misses. The blip behind moves up past the line of sight of Sergeant Lorenzo. We reveal the command token, and Overwatch and flame templates are removed. This reveals a blip which places itself in the hall. Turn 5. I pull a new command token and use my Sergeant ability to redraw. The command token is placed on the mission status display. Brother Zale fires into the hallway ahead, catching 4 Gene Stealers. The first Gene Stealer survives the blast. The next one in the hall is killed. The flame kills the third one, and the last one. Zale then moves up 2 squares. Brother Goriel spends 2 AP to turn around, and his last 2 AP to go into Overwatch. Sergeant Lorenzo squares off against a Gene Stealer. He fires his Stormbolter, needing a 6, but misses. He fires again, this time hitting on a 5 or better, and kills the Gene Stealer. With his last 2 AP, he goes into Overwatch. Brother Valencio turns and goes into Overwatch. Brother Dano backs up Brother Goriel and goes into Overwatch. 2 new blips appear on the board. A Gene Stealer moves in on Goriel, triggering Overwatch. The shot misses. The Gene Stealer moves up another square, triggering another Overwatch shot, which misses and jams. We roll close combat, with the highest roll killing. Brother Goriel is the first casualty. The Gene Stealer moves up toward Dano, who fires an Overwatch shot, which kills the Tyrannid and avenges Brother Goriel. A new Gene Stealer moves up and triggers Overwatch. Brother Dano misses. The Gene Stealer moves up again, and the second Overwatch shot kills him. Another Gene Stealer moves up into Overwatch fire, but the shot misses. A new blip is revealed, and the Gene Stealers place. Another blip reveals outside the ship. One enters the ship and advances behind the flame template. Another blip is revealed. A blip enters the ship and moves up the corridor. We reveal the command token, and Overwatch and flame templates are removed. Now starting turn 6. A new command token is pulled and placed on the mission status display. Brother Dano opens fire on a Gene Stealer. The first shot misses. He fires again with a sustained fire bonus and kills the Tyrannid. He spends the last 2 AP to go into Overwatch. Brother Lorenzo moves up and spends a command point to turn and fire at the Gene Stealer in the hall. He needs a 6 to hit. The first shot misses. I spend another AP to fire again, needing a 5 or 6 now, but still miss. I spend another AP to fire, and this time, still misses. I spend 1 more AP to fire again. This guy needs to die. Finally, the Gene Stealer is killed, but this messes up my plans. I spend another AP to move Lorenzo up a square and fire at the next Gene Stealer, needing a 6. This one was easier to hit and is killed. Brother Valencio moves up and goes into Overwatch. Brother Zale fires again into the hallway ahead, catching only 1 Gene Stealer. The blast kills the Tyrannid. Brother Zale moves up 2 squares. 2 new blips appear on the board. A blip reveals 2 Gene Stealers behind Sergeant Lorenzo. One moves up into an Overwatch shot from Brother Valencio, who misses. The other Gene Stealer walks right up to Sergeant Lorenzo and attacks in close combat. The Sergeant has been killed. The Gene Stealer continues moving up toward Brother Zale. A Gene Stealer takes a chance through the flame template to reach Zale, but he is engulfed in the fire. 3 Gene Stealers reveal outside the ship. One enters the ship, hoping to get past the flames, and succeeds on the first check, but not on the second. The remaining Gene Stealers move up, but stay behind the flame. The command token is revealed, and Overwatch and flame tokens are removed. And now for the final turn. We'll see if Brother Zale can get that shot off in the launch control room. Turn 7. A new command token is drawn and placed on the mission status display. Brother Zale moves up and spends a command point to fire the heavy flamer into the control room. So Brother Zale fires at the door in the launch control room, and we checked the mission book for this one, and the designated area to fire is just anywhere on that tile, which includes the door. So I think that definitely satisfies the win condition, making this a Miranda victory.
Okay, but did you destroy the door?
Let's find out. All I need is a 2 or higher to destroy the door. But it survives.